Hello, my friends. It is Friday night, September 27th, 2024. Late this afternoon, I got a text message, or actually got a phone call from my brother. I'm the oldest of four children that remained. And after 2020, my father passed away on September 9th. I went down there for the funeral, and they were still on lockdown. So it was a very difficult process of going to the funeral and stuff like that. But I thought we made a promise to since we're the last of the family left, and we weren't very close. Let's get back to being together again, doing things. What? What do you want? The cat wants something. Go away. Anyway, so my brother Chuck texted me, and he said, "Paul." Well, actually, no, he called me. I take it back. What? Be quiet. The cat. This cat's getting ready for. He's black cat. He's getting ready for Halloween. So Chuck actually called me. He never calls. He texts. So he calls that something that's up. So he called me he goes, "Paul texted me." I go, "Oh, good." And he goes, "Not really. What's going on?" And he told me that Paul said he had a stroke. And he's okay, but he's having brain surgery next week. I went, "What the fuck's going on here? My baby brother is younger than me, of course." What? See, he wants attention. I'm not giving attention to him. He had a stroke, and I said, "Fuck it." Again. What happened after the funeral? He said we're going to get together and do stuff. He never did. I called him, never responded, and I called Chuck at the time, 2020, and nothing. So I lost contact. He wouldn't return emails or texts from anybody. So we said, okay, and whatever. And from my perspective, it is, if someone wants to be left alone, leave them alone. But always know you'll be there for the person. So I talked to Chuck, and then what happened is I texted him, and he actually texted back. "Lay down, go to bed." And he actually said it was a little bit more serious. He had the stroke. He cannot use his right hand, and he can't play his instrument, and he's going to have some brain surgery done. So I don't know what the full extent of what's going on here. So all I want to say is I want everybody to give me some good vibes, good prayers for my brother who has this stroke. And, the most important thing now, regardless of everything going on in the world, you have your blood, you have your family. And if you can mend the fences, even at these times, World War III may occur, things are going very south and very bad, you have to keep your family strong. But again, keep yourself, isolated. If you need to do anything, fight for what's right. So I'm going to do that. But he basically, my brother called me in the early afternoon. I talked to him, and then I basically I called a friend of mine, told him what happened, and then I texted my brother, and then I was here working, and then he texted me back. So then this whole evening I've been, trying to contemplate all this stuff that basically somebody so young, he just turned 51, has a stroke. And I wouldn't wish a stroke on anybody, because a stroke's very devastating. And my mother actually had a stroke. And my mother had her stroke. It was the beginning of the end for everything. I think my mother had her first stroke, I think, the first stroke that I know that it happened, I think it was 2008. it's either 2008 or 2006. One of those age timelines. My mother was young in a sense because she passed away at 72, and my wife passed at 69. So whatever, it's just people are just are getting sicker very early. It's the food, it's all the bullshit. So I don't know. So I've just been thinking about that going on here. So I don't know what's going to happen. I'm basically compelled to do something, but I can't do anything until I get my disability, and then I'll go down there if I have to help out or whatever. I don't know yet. If maybe I'm jumping the gun, but I'm going through a lot right now. And because again, my brother, it's your brother, and again, everyone is dealing with a family member right now that has a problem, and it's overwhelming, and that's the thing. But remember, we have each other in this fight for freedom, this fight for America, and you can't give up. Please vote for Donald Trump if you want this world to change around and be like Donald Trump. I see him, I see myself. I see what I believe in, that believing in America and the American people and the individual has the right to fight. We have to stop this invasion. We have to stop the madness and stop these wars. And then have peace and tranquility and making America healthy again and making America great again. So let's go to Rumble, guys. I'll talk to you soon. Take care. Bye.